Hey guys, so I just wanted to record this brief video on, why I see so many financial advisors quitting advertising online, not even getting into it in the first place. It can be a scary world out there on Facebook, on TikTok, on Instagram, wherever else. I've been advertising myself for, a few years now, going on my fourth or fifth year, not too sure, time flies. But I've made quite a few mistakes and I've seen quite a few mistakes being made. So hopefully you guys can learn from some of them. And this video is meant to kind of get you into the minds of the top 1% who are actually successful advertising online and what they do. So let's start off with what not to do. Okay. And this is what I did. So if this is a system that you have set in place right now, no shame in it, but you need to upgrade. This is 2022 and this isn't going to work for very long. So typically, and this is what I did when I started, I just ran a Facebook lead gen ad. I had one copy and one video that I ran through one ad set. I didn't have any targeting on it other than like just wanting to target it to Canada and the States. And that was it. There was nothing else to my ad other than that. Really horrible strategy. Now, I made a case study video on this, and I broke down all the numbers that I was able to do through Facebook lead generation. In the end, I was actually able to generate a return on my ad spend of 3.29. So not too bad, all things considering, but I doubt it would work today. So typically, this is what I see, most financial advisors doing, and what I did myself when I got started was just a Facebook lead gen ad, get the information from the client, their name, email, phone number, all that stuff, and then shoot them an email, shoot them a text, hope they get on a call, and then try to close them out, right? Very basic system. And not to say that this can't work, you might be able to generate fractional amounts of profit from this, and this might work. And I see kind of variations on the system. Maybe people send them from a Facebook ad to an email sequence, and then no text, or maybe one text, two text, right? So like there's different ways of going about this, but basically more or less what I see is something very close to this system. And 99% of the time, it's going to fail. You're going to end up spending money, not generating enough leads, getting dead leads. This is the most common thing I see with this is people say, oh, why are my leads dead? Why aren't my leads responding? Well, I mean, you got to take a look at your system. And if your system looks like this, and this is all you have, is a lead gen ad up, and you email, text them, and then hope to get on a call and close them, it's simply not enough. So what do I propose for an alternative? Because it's easy to point out the problems, but it's not so easy to come up with a solution. So fair enough. Let's actually show the solution. Okay. Bam. Here we go. And I'd be more than happy to send this framework out to anybody who wants it. Feel free to send me a DM or comment, that you would like this framework. And like I said, be more than happy to send this to you and download it and send you a PDF or whatever. Let's dive into, what we got going on here. So first off, TikTok ads. And I've discussed this before in other videos. If you haven't seen them, go and watch some of my content that I made around TikTok. Very, very, very important to be on the platform there. And I'm not going to explain why in this video, but we do want to be on TikTok, and we do want to be spending a little bit of money on TikTok in our ad strategy if we're a financial advisor. Facebook lead gen as well, because like I said, and I've explained this about TikTok, their ads manager isn't really fully developed yet. So Facebook and Instagram, I'm lumping Instagram in there as well because it's attached with Facebook and the ads manager and everything. Those two platforms are, tried, true, and proven. And, there's a lot of talk about since iOS 14, it's impossible to do things and, you can't get any more leads. It's actually, in my opinion, it's driven quite a bit of competition off of the platform, and we've actually seen a little bit of improved cost per lead ourselves on our campaigns. I know it's affected ecom, but for lead generation, it's actually been pretty great. Kind of counterintuitive, but that's just been my experience with it. Like I said, these two are tried, true, and proven. TikTok is a little bit more experimental, needs a little bit more development, but we still want to have it in the system because it's still super important. Go back, watch the other videos, and learn why it's important, because it is. From here, right, we are not just running one single ad, right? We are running, split testing. And again, I know this looks complicated, but just, you can keep it simple. Just keep it as simple as, I'm going to split test between a video, an image, and a couple different headlines on my ads, or a little bit of different copy in the ads, right? See what's working out. See, oh, look, maybe this video is responding way better. Maybe the, image is getting, way more. Making sure to use targeted keywords is a big one, right? So if you're in financial advising, maybe don't target all of the states or all of your area or wherever you're trying to serve. Maybe, look up, like, type in credit, type in whatever it is you do for financial advising, right? Use those keywords, take advantage of those. And, we're running on 3 platforms, so don't worry about if you're not getting as much reach on one, because you're going to get it on the other. Okay. So that's really important there, is to split test between different ads. Don't make the mistake I did. That is going to make your actual lead generation and the amount of leads that you're generating between that and targeted keywords way up. So the amount of leads that you're generating compared to here, already way more. But okay, maybe you're already doing that. Maybe with your ad, you're already doing a lot of targeting, doing a lot of whatever. Fair enough. Okay. But now let's go to this section here, the email and text campaign of this, right? Okay. So, well, why is this important? When you just send somebody, one email, which a lot of people I see do, when you're just sending somebody one email, you're not likely to get, a big response from that. If you're just sending out an email, you don't have any automation set up, people are getting the email 3 days after you filled out your form, whatever. These are all things that are going to drive lead response way down. What I recommend, hop on Klaviyo, pay them $20 a month, get the email automation set up, and start firing off emails to your leads while you're doing that. And text as well. Text, this is one thing I don't see enough people take advantage of. Don't be afraid to text 1, 2, 3 times until you get, a no or a go. Text is so effective. We've generated so many leads through text, guys. This is a real key here, is to continue with the text campaign. I hardly see anybody texting. In fact, a lot of people in this, they end up doing calls instead of texting. The problem with that is, if you're an unknown number to this person, so like, when's the last time you picked up, a call from an unknown number? Like, it just, people are way more likely to see a text and open it up than they are to respond to a call from a number that they don't know. So I highly recommend start off with text. Moving on, I want to really point out to the arrows that I've drawn here, guys, okay? Because see, as we keep going down the email campaign, and I've just made this simple, I would recommend a 5 or a 6-step email campaign to welcome your leads into your system. 3-step text campaign is all right. But notice how more arrows go down, because the more emails we send, right? Maybe the person misses the first one. They see the second one. They miss the first one, miss the second one, see the third one. They miss the first one. They see the second one. They're not quite convinced yet. They see the third email and they go, you know what? Okay, fine. I'll give it a shot. So you're getting more touch points and more arrows that are going to book calls with you. And obviously, as long as your sales are good, end up closing. Okay. So that's super, super, super important there, where we're actually setting up lead nurturing campaigns, right? Where leads are coming in, they're getting informed. You're letting them know, hey, this is my name. This is what I do. Here's how you can contact me. This is why we should get on a call, whatever. Because a lot of these guys, you have to keep in mind, they've just seen your ad. They fill it out. They thought it was interesting. It might be 3 a.m. They check it, and then they get the email from you, or you shoot them a text and like, you know what? I don't know. It was just late at night and I thought about it, but not really that interesting anymore. A lot of these guys are still very active leads, but they just need to be coaxed. Really, that's really it. So lead nurturing, super, super, super important. And that's going to drive your lead response rate way up. If you guys start even implementing, like imagine, and I talked about this in the case study I did, but imagine even if I had just done more emails and shot out a few more texts, my response rate would have went way up. My ROAS would have went up. Probably I'd calculated it in. If I just did an email and text campaign, my ROAS would have went to probably 3.2 to 9, and I did the math on that and explained why. Another thing to keep in mind as well that you can do through these platforms, if you're not doing it already, is remarketing, especially through Facebook and Instagram, is super powerful. So anybody who's seen, engaged with, opened up a lead form but hasn't filled it out, remarket to these guys, right? Take a little bit of that ad spend budget that you were spending anyway, spend it on remarketing to the people who saw it, were interested, but just didn't fill out the form for whatever reason. Get them around the second time, bring them into the nurturing campaign. Start nurturing those people, right? Don't be afraid, have people who are interested see your content. This again will bring lead generation and the actual amount of leads that you get from your campaign. I've seen this sometimes just simply adding remarketing, because we've worked with some guys who have a couple of these systems set in place, but just adding the remarketing ads on Facebook and Instagram drove their lead generation up like double. And it was literally the same. We used the exact same ads. We just put it in a Facebook pixel and bang, doubled their lead generation rate just from that. Okay. Another super important thing that a lot of people don't think about and don't use is having an appointment setter, right? Having a designated person on your team, to actually call these leads, give them cold calls after you've kind of put them through the email campaign, put them through the text campaign. If they haven't responded yet, give them a call, right? We've had a lot of success with this where, when I first started in that case study, one of the strategies, I actually didn't mention that in there, that I did was I had a list of 500 leads, right? After, or close to that. And after a few months, I gave those guys a call. I just rang them up. I ended up booking like 5-6 appointments in my first day. I picked up the phone. It was like 25 calls I made, and I ended up setting 5 or 6 appointments that day for tomorrow. Okay. So super important for either you to do appointment setting or to designate somebody on your team to do it. Right. The other thing too, having a revival email and a revival text campaign, like same as appointments, like once they've kind of ran out, the lead's been out of the system. Like maybe the people that became a lead were interested, but they just didn't really have the money for it or whatever, and it just wasn't the right time. A few months later, come back, shoot them a text again, shoot them an email again, let them know, hey, I've been thinking about you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe you weren't ready beforehand. Maybe you're ready now. If you'd like to hop on a call, my offer to you still stands. Still able to, talk to you, make you a client, do whatever it is that your service is, right? Get these on a call and close these guys out. The other thing that I've talked about as well, and this one shocks me. This one really, really shocks me, to be completely honest, is your ads, especially on TikTok and on Instagram, double as content as well, right? These show up on the feed as posts. And I've been shocked. I've seen people, we've generated them a whole bunch of leads, and then, a month into the campaign, I check their DMs, be it on TikTok or Instagram especially, or Facebook Messenger requests. They've got like 50 to 100 requests of people who've wanted to talk to them that are all like 4 weeks old that they didn't go through and respond to, right? Those are leads too, just as much as any lead that comes through a form, right? People, like a lot of people, they just prefer to DM for whatever reason. That's their prerogative. That's what they want to do, and they'll hit you up in the DMs. Those people are leads, and they're extremely valid. And oftentimes, I find if they're reaching out and DMing you, right, and they're taking that extra effort and extra step to chat with you, and you're able to contact them there, it's actually a more straightforward process and easier to get them on a call or a close. Just like that. Okay? So again, you should be able to see the difference between a system like this, where you're running ads with multiple ad sets, you're split testing, doing whatever. You're also installing a pixel in your ads on Facebook and TikTok. You're remarketing to those people. You're feeding them through a lead nurturing campaign where they're getting emails, they're getting texts informing of your service, informing of what you do, providing value to them before they even hop on a call with you. They're getting revival emails and revival texts later down the line, a few months along, to let them know that they're being thought of and that they haven't been forgotten. You're getting an appointment setter to reach out to them personally on the phone, call them, set a time for them to talk to them. And they also have the option to, talk to you through the content and whatever else as well. Okay. You should be able to see, why this system works so much better than what I see here. Okay. So you're really going to want, if you don't have these systems in place, to have these systems set in place, because I see a lot of people, and these are really the crucial systems, right? These are really, really, really the crucial systems. I see so many people who come in and they have, for example, let me do this here. Okay, I guess I can't. Whatever, that's fine. They have just Facebook. So, they got Instagram is completely blocked off and TikTok is completely blocked off. That's two of those arrows that are now going to go missing from this, right? So that's less arrows that are filtering down that are going to end up on a call/close, right? They are not sending revival emails or campaigns or not shooting any texts, right? There's 2, 3, 4 arrows that are all going down. They're not calling their leads. They're not trying to set up appointments. They're not trying to do this. Like, I understand it's a little bit more work to have it done this way, but guys, the return on the ad spend that you get is so worth it. Like, having your, let's say again, easy numbers, right? Let's say you're closing in a 6-month time frame like I was, 10 clients through this system. Okay? If you boost your reach on another platform double, right? You're now up to 20 clients, right? So there's double the reach just by adding TikTok. If you add an email and a text campaign and your response rate goes up 50%, right? There's another on 20 clients, 50% of 20 is 10. There is another 10 clients. You're now up to 30 clients. You start remarketing, things go up, you add another 5 clients there. Appointment setter, so all those leads that were slipping through the cracks that weren't responding to the emails and texts, there's another 5 clients, right? You can easily go from 10 clients in 6 months with this system to 30 to 50 by adding these systems. Like I said, if you would like the framework to any of these systems, let me know and I'd be happy to send this off to you, as well as answer any more questions that you guys have about these systems. Maybe make a video in the future kind of detailing a little bit more This is the framework that we use for financial advisors. We help them book an extra 20 to 30 meetings a month using systems just like this. Here, we actually take the liberty of designating an appointment setter for them. We run lead gen ads on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok as well. We help them with TikTok content. All you need to do is take about 1 to 5 minutes out of your week, and we will edit all the TikTok videos for you, put everything out, and give you high performing video scripts and all that stuff. We set up text, email campaigns, nurturing campaigns, all that good stuff. Like I said, with the goal and intention to book an extra 20 to 30 qualified appointments for financial advisors. So if you're interested in that or have any questions about our process and what we do, feel free to shoot me a message, leave a comment in the comment section. We'd be happy to discuss any of this with you. Hopefully you were able to find some value in this video today. Hopefully you're able to implement at least, start implementing some of these systems into your campaigns as well, getting on Klaviyo, doing this, and upping that lead response rate, upping that lead generation rate, and getting more clients in the door for your business. Hope to talk to some of you guys soon. If you have any questions at all, like I said, please let me know. Would be more than happy to speak with you guys or even jump on a call. And yeah, that should wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.